Hey guys, it's March 1st. We're here with another video.
What's going on?
It's your boy Tony. I'm Michael. What's up? We got some very positive comments and some likes on our video we did before. We got a lot of views on our short we did, over 500 and some views.
Yeah.
And we had, on our last video, we had 19 views. Yeah, I know, sad. But we're just starting out. But our short did really well, 500 and some views. So that's really great. YouTube is putting us in the algorithm. And we're going to make shit happen. So
yeah, I mean, most things, especially when it comes to YouTube, I mean, yeah, most time, what I've noticed the last year or two, everybody's talking about, like, shorts is, like, growing the big thing because it's, like, the new thing. And so it's just... So really, like, the long videos, you know, in the long run for you guys are, you know, always, I feel like are going to take longer to grow than the shorts because, you know, it's only a couple seconds long. And not to be mean, but, you know, there's a lot of people out there that have very short attention spans. So, you know, that's probably why it grew so fast, you know, that.
Well,
but
another thing is, I think what helps is, you know, whenever you upload a video, there's tags. So, you know, Tony here, he's just along for the ride. I do most of the work. I do all the uploading and eventually when we get better cameras. Right now we're just using an iPhone 14 Pro Max to do our videoing. Eventually we're going to get, you know, probably GoPros or, you know, some kind of professional cameras. With microphones, you know, the way I envision it is like a Joe Rogan show, kind of, you know, something similar to that, and hopefully we'll get to that one day. But
yeah, most podcasts, that's what I've seen. Ignore all that extra noise on the side. It's just AC in it. But yeah, that's what I've noticed is a lot of even some of the new podcasts like Rogan and some of the other people out there, like everybody else. We're not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew, if you'd like to sponsor us, you know, have at it, you know, one day. But
I'm a Mountain Dew fiend.
Yes, he is.
I go through by myself. I don't know. Basically in a week I can go through probably 4 or 5 12 packs in a week.
Too much.
What's that, Willie? Is it Willie Nelson? That good old Mountain Dew.
It's good on
Yeah, well, that's okay. Babe, I might need another shirt.
We're just going to cut here for a second.
Well, y'all want to see a fat man's titties? No.
Nah, that's all right. No. That's going to scare the audience.
Yeah, probably would. I don't know. Some women love a chubby bearded man.
That's women. Not girls. Remember that.
Did I say girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my bad, women.
Mainly women. Yeah, that's pretty legit though.
Girls, I just meant female in general.
In general, yeah.
You know, women, I just classify their...
Just the girl-ish population that has to do with females.
Speaking of beards... I'm actually looking a little rough. I let my hair grow out a little bit. And my hair is usually short. My beard is usually trimmed and looking nice. But I literally just got over the flu and pneumonia. It was so bad that I had to go to the hospital. And my oxygen O2 levels were right at 82 and 83.
It was bad.
And the hospital wanted to admit me into the ICU. And at first I agreed, but I wanted a cigarette and a good old Mountain Dew.
They give you a story.
And they gave me a story and told me no cigarettes. So I said, no, fuck y'all, I'm going home. And if I die, I'm going to die in my own bed.
Yep.
Well, good thing they gave me 2 doses of antibiotics while I was there. Alongside of a whole bunch of oxygen.
You can actually think
and
not be stupid.
And I had to give me an a saline drip because I was severely dehydrated. I had a needle in this arm, a needle in this arm, needle here, needle there. I had
It almost seemed like a drug addict.
I had
needles everywhere.
well, the only drugs I ever do is smoke a little weed, but I don't even do that really, not anymore. Let's see, the last time I touched weed. When was the last time I touched weed? God, it's been probably 10 years. What does the Bible say? When you're a child, you put, or when you grow up, you put away childish things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, remember how we said we'd talk about religion? So, this man right here, he is what I would call, I'm a believer in Christ. I believe I've been saved, and, you know, I believe that I'm going to go to heaven when I die. But I call somebody like him a fence rider. See, he does a little cussing here and there, and, you know, he don't drink, though. He don't do no drugs, but he rides the fence by saying a few cuss words here and there, and sometimes he don't do the most Christianest things in the world, and I'm calling him out. He don't like that right now, but you know, it'll be all right. But I'm just trying to tell the audience, you know, who you are and what to expect, and you know, one day we might be talking about dinglings, and the next thing we might be talking about how Christ died on the cross. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what it's all about, you know. And you should have seen him like 5 minutes before we started this video. He was like giggling or something. And remember how we said we worked at an auto parts store? Well, I told him, I said, yeah, you're in there huffing and puffing that brake cleaner, huh? Yeah.
No, it's the paint aisle.
But we've been trying to figure out what to talk about. And that's why this video is nothing but goofing around. We were going to talk about President of Ukraine. I don't really say his name all that correctly. Zelensky. Oh, excuse me. I just had Wendy's.
I just woke up.
Anyways, but we were going to talk about that. But then we decided, well, it's a big story, but it's not really much to talk about. It's not really all that important either. About where he comes to the White House and him and Trump got into an argument, and you know, yada yada yada. So none of that's important, and it wouldn't even really make for a good topic. So today, to put us back in the algorithm, thank you. We make another video, and we saw success in the video we posted, and so we thought we'd post another one to keep us going. We do want to become a good sized channel. We want and need your support. So if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna be a viewer, might as well subscribe. I know people used to say that towards the end of the video, and we're not even done with this video. It's just getting started. So, I don't really know what to talk about. None of this has been rehearsed. It's not written down on any piece of paper. So I'm just going to straight out ask Tony, how's your day been at work?
They're pretty good. Wasn't too bad. There's really not a lot of stuff when we come to work. Just dealing with, you know, normal crazy people and stuff out that way, and just you get people that come in the door and you know that they want to, you know, complain or throw tantrums about prices, or they want to come in there and, you know, complain that somebody didn't do something right, or
Getting us on, auto zone.
something like that. I mean, in reality,
He can't tell, supposedly he can't tell who he works for, but I think you might get the, you know, the hint. I didn't say nothing.
Might be something about getting in the zone. I don't know, but I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself. I mean, it could be AutoZone, it could be O'Reilly, it could be Napa, it could be CarQuest.
Definitely not Napa.
It could be Advance, you know, it could be...
Don't cuss like that in my store.
Yeah, I tell people all the time.
Yeah, when people come in the store and something about Advance, He's like, don't cuss at me in my
You cussing
store.
my store. If she look at me like that, I get people walking through and be like, hey, is this Advance? No. No, you can step out the door right there, sir. Thank you. But, I mean, it's a normal day. Anybody who works in auto parts will pretty much all tell you the same thing. You're going to get people that come in there and think that they know parts and stuff better than you do. And, you know, half these people don't know what they're talking about. I'll give it to them. Some of these people, you know, over the years, they're always changing positions and different people. But do agree that there's certain people probably shouldn't be in certain positions, but do have positions. And, you know, but not everybody knows things. And I'm not even much knowledge of mechanics. I'll even put myself out there like that. I'm not really, you know, I don't have that much knowledge in automotive. I have very little knowledge is how I see it. But
And what he does know, he learned from me. I still ain't
not
done-
just from you, there's other people.
Well, most of what you learn from is from me.
It's always funny. Growing up, I've always been surrounded by mechanics. It's really funny. And it's never changing. It kind of makes me wonder what I'm being told here. It's kind of funny. But the bright side is I'll never have to worry about not knowing something because somebody around me has either been a mechanic or they've worked on cars for years on themselves or like just growing up with family and mechanics in the family. But, yeah, I mean, there's people out there that kind of make you question and wonder, you know, about learning stuff and even just the simplest things. You know, changing wiper blades or a battery, it really amazes me that some people, even after a couple years or months, still struggle with something simple as that.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a hard question. If there's one thing you could change at your job to make it better, what would it be? If it could be anything from staffing to increased staffing to lowering the prices to I don't know longer break times. I mean, what would make your job a little better as an auto parts salesperson?
As an auto parts salesperson, it's going to probably sound wrong, but I think a lot of people agree, and I have a lot of people at work that agree with me when I say this. I think a lot of the services that we offer, I think if we were to get rid of them, it would make things a lot easier and less stressful for most people.
What you mean, like the whole "come check my engine light" kind of thing?
No, something like that. I don't mind doing, but I think when it comes to you know, change. You know, if you change out like a headlight or a bulb or tail light or wiper blades or battery stuff like that, I'm not saying that most of us aren't qualified to do that stuff. Because a lot of stuff is easy, but
well, no, I can totally see that because like you were telling me a couple weeks ago, was it like the Chevy Traverse and stuff like that? The batteries under the seat or something, or
yeah,
in the back. What was it? Under the passenger seat
under
or
the
something?
passenger seat. So it's right there behind the passenger seat, and like right in front of like the little middle seat, you know, right there on the bottom floor.
That's like the newer Chevy Traverses.
Now, if you have like a kid or a youngin or a newborn baby back there, that battery is right underneath that kid or that person. You know, so,
I've always thought that was very dangerous for children.
So if something were to ever happen, that battery's going. All it has is a piece of plastic and a little bit of carpet, you know, on top of the plastic covering.
And that melts quickly.
That, you know, if it explodes or something, you know, melts, you know, that's a hazard, stuff like that. You know, or like you get some of the, you know, this is really honestly, this is not. I feel like it's turning into us just kind of shaming like GM, just in general. I'm not trying to, man. He always will. I'm not trying to, but a little bit with certain vehicles. But I had one other incident where so some of the newer like Chevys, GMC trucks, and Denali stuff like that. The battery is stuck underneath like the windshield, and it has 2 or 3 bars crossing the top of it just to get it out. And it's not a small battery; it's one of them big, heavy-duty battery. Like, it's probably, you know, a good size, you know, maybe from just, you know, measuring the top, maybe a good, you know, 12 inches long,
13 inches,
and then at least a good, you
6
know,
or 7 inches
6,
wide.
7 wide, you know. Yeah, and changing them jokers out, you know, is a lot of pain. And you get people that come in there and that they want us to change something like that, and expect us to do it. And there's people that and not to talk bad, say nothing about it, but there's a lot of auto parts now where they allow there's a lot of skinny guys, and there's also certain females that work in auto parts. A lot of those, a lot of them are not very strong, and this is not me, saying that these people are weak or anything, but some people, don't have a lot of strength to pull stuff out, or
like those big batteries.
Yeah, like those big batteries. If you're not strong enough to pull it out, just people in general, and then we have a lot of older people that surprisingly work in some of these auto parts too. Some of these old guys, old women, they don't have all that strength to pull that stuff out. So that's why I say, little things like that. I think if they were to take that out away from us, I think in the long run would be a lot helpful and a lot less stress. I get it. Why they try to offer stuff to keep people, but in reality, I think it should. You're just selling auto parts. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
that's why they have mechanics for a reason. Oh Lord, well,
I'm not too bad. The camera makes me look fatter. They do say the camera puts on 10 pounds more or something like that.
Well, we just got banned from YouTube, so I apologize, YouTube and everybody else. This is the last video ever you'll see because we'll get banned. Just flash the camera.
The reason it makes me look so fat is because this chair makes you feel like go back like this. So then it makes your stomach like on a slant. Yours don't do that because you have what kind of wood is this? I forget what it's called.
I have no idea.
It's like I forget the name of. I know the name of the wood. So
it's gonna be kind of funny.
My brain has been foggy.
I'm gonna let you guys just kind of, you put it in the comments. What kind of that kind of style wood or whatever you guys think that is.
Not the pillow.
Well, I dropped the pillow. It's okay. But if you guys know what kind of chair this is or kind of material, put it down in the comments. Let us know.
Listen, I know the name of it, but listen, I promise you, whenever I got out of the hospital and I looked at my records, they sent it to my primary care. It said I had, it said something about my breathing with hypoxia. And hypoxia is basically damage to your brain, damage to your organs from lack of oxygen. And I think it might have took away a few of my brain cells.
Just a few? Just a few.
No, seriously, because, I went, it was terrible, man. I felt like I was dying. They said I had the flu on top of pneumonia. It was terrible. I usually smoke, a pack to a pack and a half a day. And I was maybe getting in 4 or 5 cigarettes, those couple of weeks that I was sick. But it was terrible. And then, so as we told you, my fiance's a CNA. I work from home, so I'm pretty much at home, so I don't really get out to I guess be around others that have the virus or touch anything, or, whatever. So I must have got it from one of those two. Yeah, I see what time it is. We're still good. We don't have to go pick up the Walmart order until 5. But anyways, he's my roommate. So to clarify, this is my house. There's 3 people living in this house. There's me. Well, if you include my pet, there's 4. There's me, my fiance, and Tony. Tony lives way on the other end of the house, and I live on that side of the house.
Segregation.
So, you live in segregation now to jail? Is it that bad?
This is segregation. He splits the whites from the Mexicans. Don't let him fool you.
Now, that's another thing. Oh, man, I'm so glad y'all are here. He's such a, he tells the most racist jokes, but they're so funny. He gets his own race. It's hilarious.
Talk about whites, Mexicans, really anybody else. It's kind of around me,
Oh, he's awesome.
I have rights. I have rights to both. I can make fun of both races. I'm mixed, so I got right.
Well, because I'm white, I can't make any kind of racial joke.
All you can. It's just you'll get banned and flagged. If
I'll get canceled.
You'll get canceled. Cancel culture will hit you. Back from 2020 will hit you.
No more MT podcast.
Well, thanks for viewing our last video, guys. It was nice knowing you.
But no, like, anyways, what I was trying to say is she's a CNA, and he works with the public, so one of them two bring it home. But I think it was him because he was like coughing and having problems a little bit with like mucus and breathing for like a week before I got sick. And then my fiance got sick, but her symptoms were mild. I mean, and hardly even noticeable. But me, anytime I get sick, I only get sick one time a year. And when I get sick, it's over with. It's over for. It's like I'm dying. And I think I got a good immune system other than that, because like I said, I only get sick one time a year. But
It's like, I don't get sick one time a year.
you know what? It's the orange juice that is in Mountain Dew. You think I'm crazy? Look up Mountain Dew and look up the ingredients. There's orange juice in Mountain Dew.
If you made it this far in the video, comment orange juice.
Yeah, comment the word orange juice. But yeah, orange juice has vitamin C in it, which is good for your immune system.
Yep.
And look it up. Orange juice. There's orange juice in Mountain Dew. And yeah.
But yeah, we've all it all kind of hit us, each one of us. But I'd say each one of us kind of had our, it wasn't all the same with either of us, but we all had our kind of like highs and lows, of being sick and all that stuff. Like his to the point where he was in the hospital, with low oxygen. I think the worst with me really was
Throwing up.
I was I didn't throw up, but I had a little diarrhea, and I was like,
TMI.
well, it's okay. Hey,
You had the poops. Okay.
Hey, you're just opening up at this point. We told these people to be raw and open.
Oh yeah, we did say that.
So-
we did say it was.
So I mean, I did have a little bit of that, and if anyone ever had or have families that had the vertigo, like that feeling of like
Raw.
dizzy and like you can't. No, we're not doing that. Not on camera. But
we make a lot of gay jokes, but I promise we're not gay. We're straight as
fiance is just the cover up. It's okay.
Yeah, but you know what? The crazy thing is, because Kat won't ever come on camera.
They'll never know.
Give me your phone.
No, it's okay.
No, give me your phone.
Nah, it's all right.
No, I'm gonna give her a call real quick. Let me give you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're doing
I'm gonna tell her.
Can't believe we're doing this on live and in public.
I'm gonna tell her to come out here. Look, y'all, she might be a little mean, because sometimes she's redhead. And if y'all know anything about redheads, y'all know those are witches, and they're mean. What you got under her, Cat?
I can't remember. I think it's actual. Yeah.
I just want to prove to y'all she's real, so I just want her to stick her head
Denied.
out. Yes. Hey, I know you don't want to be on. I know you don't want to be on camera. Can you just stick your head out the door? You ain't even got to put your body out and nothing like that. Just stick it. Just so people know that you're real, because I talk about you. And I don't want people thinking, me and Tony are gay or anything.
It's just a cover up. She's not real.
No, I want them to think you're gay.
This is just a phone call with his cousin.
No, that is wrong. Just stick your head out the door, please. I love you. She hung up. She's coming.
We may have a special guest showing up, y'all.
She's just gonna stick her head out the door, though. But yeah, I just don't want to make sure y'all know we're not gay. We're definitely not screwing the same girl, and that's true too. Yeah, hello.
Hi.
All right, that's Kat. All right. No, we're not. No. No.
She's just a maid.
They cuddle each other at night.
We do not.
No.
Look,
She don't give all the secrets out. No, I'm kidding.
look. I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay?
Well, she is shy, but as you guys can see, she's real. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't used to be this fat. Now look, I'm about to stand up and show y'all how fat I am. I'm not that damn big. I got a belly on me, sure, but I ain't too terrible, And I know my belly showed. Anyway,
Cancel culture. Cancel him now.
But I didn't always used to be this fat. So I was a ladies' man. Now let me just be honest, I was a womanizer.
That's what they all say.
I used to bring girls home from the club 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 of them at a time, sometimes. I was a ladies' man. And I looked good. I damn sure did. And I was, see what happened is I got into a bad car accident. That's why I started working from home. I got into a bad car accident about 6-7 years ago. And I had 3 compression. Yes, I had 3 compression fractures in my back. That has later turned currently into disc degeneration. So you know, I started working from home for that reason. And I gained weight. You're gonna gain weight when you don't do nothing but sit at home and, you know, build and repair computers and do simple virus removal and, you know, stuff like that for customers. Or, you know, I mean, the hardest thing I ever do is build somebody a gaming PC or, you know, whatever, swapping out a PCU or, you know, a motherboard or a hard drive, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, computer repair is not that hard. So I don't get much exercise. But me and him, our 2025 resolution was, our pickup's ready. Our 2025 resolution was to hit the gym, but money's been a little tight, and we're gonna get there.
Yep.
My birthday's in June. If I don't, I'm gonna try my hardest. This is just February. No, this is March. Good grief. I'm gonna try to get a membership before June. Money's starting to get a little better though, so I'm gonna start trying to get a membership. Me and him's gonna start going to Planet Fitness, and I'm gonna get back to what I used to look like. So
They ain't gonna recognize us.
damn sure I ain't. Michael who? Tony who? Damn, how much weight they gonna lose? They look like skeleton now. I used to.
Remember they were fat. Now look at them. They're even fatter now.
I still got a little muscle, but you know, that ain't nothing to brag about now. But I used to be a bodybuilder. I used to love to lift weights. That was my thing. That was you know, if I get pissed off or, you know, I had a rough day or whatever, I'd go hit the gym and I'd go lift weights. I'd pound weights all day until I got tired.
Now he just pounds women and cheeseburgers.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Especially the cheeseburger part.
So that's his weights now. It's just cheeseburgers.
And
Here we go.
And Kat, I pound her too. I mean, I must be doing something good. Damn, we have to put towels down every time.
Doing something right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got to put towels down every time, so you know. Wet.
It looks like something already happened there. So he got a little excited over here, y'all. So.
And you know, and it's not too hard to please women. It's really not, and that's a video for another day. But it's really not hard to pleasure women sexually. It's really not. And for any of the guys that are watching, I'll say this without it being another video. Make sure you always get your woman off first. Then you worry about yours. You worry about busting your nut second. But always make sure your woman busts her nut first.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
Remember that.
And the more nuts you can make her bust, the more likely she'll go out and get up and make you a sandwich afterwards.
Or pancakes, or in his case, you know, she'll make a cheeseburger.
Yeah, and bring you a Mountain Dew on the side. Man, I really love Mountain Dew. And you know what's really bad? It was just a Papa John's ad on my phone, you know, from the app. Man, I got every single fast food restaurant app on my phone. I ain't even kidding you. One day I'm going to take a screenshot and put it in the video. I got literally every single, you know, maybe that's not something to brag about.
Yeah. We might put that in like a shorts or something. We'll just hold his phone up and just scroll and see everything from
Well,
Taco Bell to
iPhone-
Papa John's to McDonald's to.
Well, iPhone has screen recording, so
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I can just screen record.
and just sit there and scroll. And
Yeah.
You know.
Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a nice home cooked meal. But with Kat being a CNA, she's tired all the time. So I just go out to eat, honestly. I mean, like, you heard me, the first video, me and him just got done eating hot dogs. We went to, there's a local place in our town called Scoops. It's very delicious.
Good
Very,
food.
and very cheap.
Good food.
It's like $2.50 for a hot dog. We got 4 hot dogs each.
Yeah.
And we ate all 4 of them bitches.
$20 to feed me and him.
Yeah, well,
Even-
bad.
And you look at our size. $20 don't get you very far, but it was enough to take care of us for a little while that day.
It was nice. It was nice. But, and you saw today, I had Wendy's. So, I mean, yeah. It's easier to go out than it is to cook at home because, you know, especially when Kat gets off of work. Today just so happened to be one of the days that she's off. But Kat usually goes in at, she leaves at 1:40 every day in the afternoon and gets back home at like 12:20 at night in the morning. So by the time she gets home, she's tired. She don't want to cook, and I understand that. And you know, those nights that we do cook, we're up till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So we'll cook something. She get home at like 12:20, or she'll cook something.
Don't eat till about 2 or 3, depending on what
Yeah,
we're
and
doing.
then you know, then we're going to bed at like 5, and then we're
6
getting
in the
up
morning, and then getting up, you know, like
2 or 3 hours later.
Yeah.
But it was nice talking to you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this session of this podcast. Again, I'm Michael Davis, and this is Tony Grimaldo. And we hope to see you in another episode or video or whatever we want to call it. We haven't figured it out yet.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Peace.